Michel Barnier to be sacked. EU Brexit chief sidelined by furious Jean Claude Juncker. Earlier this week Mr Barnier announced he was not open to a free trade agreement including financial services. However, senior Brussels figures, including President of the EU Commission Jean Claude Junker, are said to be not happy with the announcement, which was unauthorized. A senior government source said, "Nobody pays any attention to what Barnier says in Brussels, yet in Britain, it is oddly taken as EU gospel when it is not. They are not happy with Barnier. Juncker has fallen out with him because of his colossal ego, and even Selmayr is having second thoughts." Mr Juncker, who appointed the veteran French politician, is supposedly so angry with his chief negotiator that he has been sidelined from talks surrounding the divorce deal. Meanwhile, Mr Juncker's chief of staff, Martin Selmayr, has been reported as having voiced regrets at pushing for Mr Barnier's appointment. In a bid to keep negotiations on track, the Commission President is meant to have started personally handling conversations with Theresa May. Slapping down the negotiators' comments on the terms of a trade deal, UK Defence Secretary Gavin Williamson implied that the British government does not take seriously everything the Frenchman says. He said, "Michel Barnier says lots of things." The EU had previously instructed their deal breaker not to start making his negotiations until March, when he will be given official instructions on what the 27 member states want a future partnership with the UK to look like. One EU official said, "It is too early to draw conclusions on how the future relationship will look like. This will need to be discussed during the talks." Number 10 has also ignored the comments made by Mr Barnier. A spokesman for the Prime Minister said they were still confident of winning a good deal on financial services. Mrs May has repeatedly made clear that she intends to take Britain out of the single market and customs union after Brexit, effectively ruling out Norway-style free access to trade with the EU 27. But, she has suggested that a deep and special partnership with the remaining EU should be more extensive than the agreement struck with Canada in 2016, which covers goods but not services. Brexit Secretary David Davis has called for a Canada plus deal which would include financial services. In his unauthorized comments, Mr Barnier said, "There is no place for financial services. There is not a single trade agreement that is open to financial services. It does not exist." He described the position as a result of the red lines that the British have chosen themselves. He added, "In leaving the single market, they lose the financial services passport,